Make holiday gatherings more delicious at Whole Foods Market, whether you're the host or the guest who aims to impress. Save now on baking essentials from 365 by Whole Foods Market. Need some extra help? Pick up crowd-pleasing flatbreads that are ready to heat, or build a lovely charcuterie board with sales on specialty cheeses and meats. Holiday wines and beers are also on sale, starting at $7.99. Host the perfect holiday party with Whole Foods Market. Must be 21 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Today on CityCast Boise, with Christmas around the corner, we're here to give you plenty of awesome and local gift ideas. Have a wine lover in your life or a loved one who has everything? We have you covered this holiday season. It's Tuesday, December 5th. I'm Evelyn Avitia, and this is what Boise's talking about. Sonnay, welcome back to CityCast Boise.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, so happy to have you here as well. I mean, Christmas is in a few weeks, and I really, really want to know, do you consider yourself a good gift giver?
You know, I do. I have always loved gift giving. It's my love language. And so, yeah.
Really? That's mine too. My number one love language is gifts. I love giving gifts, and I love receiving gifts.
Yes. No, gifts are great. That's how I communicate my love. So yes, I would say I am pretty decent at gift giving.
Yeah. So what qualities would you say makes you a good gift giver?
I think it's just the thought and the intention that goes behind each gift that I give. They all have meaning and they're all special. And I think just seeing the reactions, it confirms like, oh, okay, I was on the right path with, my intentions with these gifts.
Totally. I feel like the way I view things is if I buy something or I create something and I'm just like, I really, really want to keep this, or I'm like, oh man, like I'm just so excited to give them that present. I'm like, okay, that is a good gift. But what do you think are some things that people need to take into consideration when they are giving a gift?
Okay, so I have a friend that I got something for, and I thought it was just a small little gesture. And what had happened was, this was like last year, the year before, there was a shortage of hot Cheetos, the lime flavor.
Oh my God. Yes, I remember this clearly.
Okay, yes. And my friend had mentioned it, and he loves those hot Cheetos, right? And months go by, there was really none at the store. And one day I was in Burley, like a small town in southern Idaho. I stopped at a gas station and there was a bag of lime hot Cheetos. And, I'm like, oh my God, like, look, there they are. And so I picked them up for him. And I told him like, oh, hey, I got you something, like, it's no big deal. But when I gave it to him, his face just lit up. And, it was just, it turned into like this big thing, which it was just a small kind gesture. But just, listening like, oh yeah, I remember you had mentioned you are really craving those hot Cheetos, but they are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that is so sweet of you. Well, let's dive into some gift ideas. What are you getting the homebody in your life? This person really enjoys comfort and being cozy.
Yeah, so I would give them like board games.
Oh, okay.
I am sometimes a homebody myself, and I'm starting my collection, and I've realized people that are homebodies still love to hang out with people. They're so great. I've been doing that a lot with friends lately, and there's people in my life that I'm like, oh, I'll get this game for you. I think you would really love it for Christmas and whatnot.
Yeah, and there's that new Monopoly, like Boise edition. I think that would be perfect gift. Yeah. I saw one at the Flying M. It just looks so cool. I think that's a really unique present. I would have never thought about board games, but I love candles. I would consider myself a homebody. I love candles and I love like plants and flowers. And so I would love to go to Lit & Co. and create a candle for someone. Yeah, like these are the scents that remind me of you. Or maybe like you guys go together and you create candles together. So you're like, for sure know that, okay, I like that. I like that candle. I think that would be fun.
Oh, that is such a good gift because it's also an experience, which makes it, the memories there. So that's cool. I love that.
Okay, so how about somebody who is a diehard Idahoan who really, really loves Boise?
Gosh, well, that Boise Monopoly game.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, we got that on the list.
Idaho Preferred, they're a state program that promotes like Idaho agriculture and Idaho products. Mm-hmm. They created these gift boxes for the holidays, and they're filled with a bunch of Idaho-made goodies. There's like organic lip balm in there, Idaho honey. There's flower seeds for native Idaho flowers, Idaho stickers. It has so many cool things. Yeah. And so it would be really good for someone who, loves Boise, loves Idaho, or someone who misses, their home state. Oh, I just think it's such a lovely gift. And you could put a nice little note in there, or, you could add whatever you want to. So
that is so cute. Do we have any gift ideas for like the foodies in our lives?
Yes. Oh my gosh. You have to get a foodie in your life, tickets to a cooking class.
Yes.
They're so fun. I go to Lori Wren. She's here in Boise. It's my Wicked Whisk. Mm-hmm. She hosts cooking classes once a month, and they're always like different themes, but they're so fun. She has, the appetizer, the main course, dessert, and she typically will have like a local Idaho winery come and pour wine like throughout the dinner. And, you get to meet a bunch of different people. You get to have fun and learn how to cook a really amazing, delicious meal. And she is so entertaining. She's got a Boston accent. She's so fun. So yeah, if you have a foodie in your life, do a cooking class, and you guys could go together. You could, buy it for a couple or your mom and dad or whoever it is. It's such a fun experience.
Yeah, I think Season and Taste also does cooking classes. We recently had KTVB's Brenda Rodriguez on, and she said that she wants to do a cooking class while it's like snowing outside, just like looking out the window, doing a cooking class. I am obsessed with that. Do you know any places that do like charcuterie board making? Is that a thing?
Yeah, actually, a lot of the tasting rooms here in Garden City, they have charcuterie workshops. Rolling Hills is doing one.
Okay.
Gosh, it's coming up real soon here in December, but Rolling Hills, and I love that place. So.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, I'm in.
Me too.
Are there any local spots that you want to shout out?
Yes. So Idaho Wine Tours, they're doing Christmas light tours. So it's just like a fun, like magical experience through the city. And, you get to sip your wine and just enjoy with, your friends or your family. I recommend doing that. AJ, the owner, is so sweet and so fun. And then Potter Wines, they're doing a Bad Santa murder mystery night. Ooh. Super cool. Yeah, that one's happening December 15th. And then Famici Winery has a Christmas party. And I want to say that's also December 15th. So there's like a lot of holiday experiences happening, and got to check them out.
Make holiday gatherings more delicious at Whole Foods Market. Whether you're the host or the guest who aims to impress, save now on baking essentials from 365 by Whole Foods Market. Need some extra help? Pick up crowd-pleasing flatbreads that are ready to heat, or build a lovely charcuterie board with sales on specialty cheeses and meats. Holiday wines and beers are also on sale, starting at $7.99. Host the perfect holiday party with Whole Foods Market. Must be 21 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Maruchan superfans are everywhere. From the busy moms who want to deliver maximum flavor in a flash, to dorm room diners who want to put some slurp in their step. There are a ton of copycats you could use. But if you want to bless your bowl, there's only one true Maruchan. Whether you choose instant lunch, ramen bowls, yakisoba, or restaurant quality gold, Maruchan is the only ramen worth obsessing over. Smiles for all. Maruchan. See what all the ramen hype is about at maruchan.com.
Well, you have a very unique job focused on working with local wine businesses. And recently you created a social media series with gift ideas for wine lovers, which I was obsessed with. I love the idea. I think it's so cute.
Oh, thank you.
And so, the semester is coming to an end and commencements are coming up. So we're going to have those December graduates celebrating. So do you have any ideas of what you can get a college graduate?
Graduating college is just such a huge and important milestone, and just to commemorate that, even in a simple way, I found this beautiful bottle of wine. It says adulting, which I think is so fun, especially for, a recent college grad. And then on the inside of the label, because it's a sparkling wine, and bubbles equals celebration. So that's great.
Period.
Yeah. And inside the label, it just has all of these different terms that kind of resonate with new grads. Mm-hmm. You could just pair that with any sort of alumni merch from their school or office knickknacks, just to kind of commemorate like, my time at whatever school it is. And just kind of showing like, you're moving on to like bigger and better things.
Yes, that's very cute. And where can people get this bottle of wine?
You can go to adultingwines.com. It's actually a Washington wine, but it's super yummy. It won double gold in a big regional wine competition, the Platinum Wine Awards recently. So it's really yummy. It's bubbles. And it's a cute label.
I love it. Okay, so what about that person who is always seeking adventure and like wanting to try new things?
Okay, so I would gift this person tickets to a wine tour. Snake River Wine Tours does a really fantastic job. They hit up 4 different wineries. It's an all-day thing, and Sam, the owner, has done a really great job at partnering with wineries. So you get like some exclusive experiences, like Scoria, for example. They open their tasting room an hour early exclusively for the group. Ooh, and then another place, they reserve the barrel room for the group. And so, barrel room is just so fun and pretty, and you have that exclusivity as well. And it's fun, like along the trail, she'll give facts about Idaho wine and the history, and she provides snacks and water. It's just such a fun time, and you're with a group of people that you make new friends on the wine tour, essentially. So I would do that. It's so fun. And actually, she's doing 10% off right now. You could use code Sonnay, Sonnay.
Yeah, 2024, that is one of my goals, to go on a wine tour. I feel like I'm really missing out because I haven't been on one yet.
It's so fun.
Yes. Well, I think that we all have that one person in our lives who buys themselves absolutely everything, and buying them a gift is so difficult because you're like, what do I get them? They already have everything that they want. I'm guilty. I am that person. But do you have any suggestions for buying that person a gift?
Yes. Well, when it comes to wine lovers, for example, who have everything, I recommend buying a library wine. Basically, every year, a winery gets new grapes. Like, they grow different grapes each year. And Cabernet Sauvignon, for example, they'll make for 2023. And then when that sells out, it's sold out, and you wait for the new grapes to grow, right? So that bottle, or that 2023 vintage, is what it would be considered. It's sold out, but really they put some aside into their library wine.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like a secret stash almost.
VIP, okay.
Exactly, yeah. And so for special occasions, a winery will open up their library wine that has years and years of different vintages, different year of bottles. And so that gift is just really cool because it's not available to the public, So it's a gift that's a little difficult to get. So if you are able to do it, this person will know, all wine lovers know, like, oh my gosh, like a library wine, that is so cool. Yeah. And it's super meaningful. And you could even do like, okay, I want the Cabernet Sauvignon from 2015 because I remember that's the year you got married. So here's, the wine that they made that year.
So sweet. Yeah.
So again, a little hard to get, but if you can achieve that, it's so meaningful, and it's a special gift.
Totally. I think receiving a gift like that would have me feeling like Kris Jenner. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Exactly. That's what that gift is for sure. And so I think the best place to start is joining a wine club, because the library wines will sometimes be available to them during special occasions. Yeah.
Well, we have holiday parties coming up, and I think people sometimes get stressed out trying to figure out like, oh, what can I bring do you have any drink recommendations for people to take to these parties? Like, is there a bottle of wine? Is there a drink they can make?
Yes, mulled wine. It's essentially spiced wine. Very simple to make. You just need cinnamon, brown sugar. You could add some oranges and any other kind of garnish like cranberries. And then you have the brandy. So you put the brandy, the cinnamon sticks, all of that into a pot, and you heat it up for a couple minutes until it boils. So it's a hot drink, actually. And then you pour an entire bottle of red wine into the mix.
Okay.
It's sweet. I do it with Holzinski's Ida Peach Red, and it's a sweet red wine, so it's more like a dessert wine. And it just tastes like peachy cobbler, like warm hug. It's so delicious. Yeah. And it always impresses people because you could also make it really cute with all your garnishes and whatnot. But one bottle of wine, it'll serve 4 people with the mixture that you make. So you kind of just get more bottles depending on if it's a bigger group.
Oh my God, that sounds delicious. And I know you have a video on your Instagram, so we'll be sure to link to that recipe on there.
Yay.
So, final question. Is there a gift you're most looking forward to giving this year?
Yes, I do have a gift that oh my gosh, I have to really refrain myself from bringing it to that person. But it's for my sister-in-law, and it's a really simple gift, but immediately when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, she would love this. And for some context, she travels a lot, and she always visits, or she'll always look for like haunted houses for like paranormal activity. And so, and she always also used to make family calendars every year. Yeah. So I found a calendar that each month it has like a beautiful photo of like haunted places, like haunted houses. Oh. It's really pretty though. It's like a scary pretty.
Okay.
And it has quotes from like Edgar Allan Poe and, famous writers. And it's just really cool. And I'm pairing that with a bottle of Prosecco that I brought back from Italy.
I love that. I have a friend who is obsessed with like vintage shopping. And I thought it'd be really, really fun to just like hit up thrift stores, hit up local vintage stores like No New Vintage and just other spots here in the Treasure Valley and kind of create like a little bundle of like a thrifted vintage basket of things they would like. I had talked to Brenda about doing Thriftmas, which has been all over my TikTok, where people come up with little like, for example, like a tea set. They'll find the cutest little teacups and they'll kind of like repair them and then like pair them with people's favorite teas. And so just kind of getting creative and doing stuff like that. I want to be able to do more like artsy, more thoughtful types of gifts. And shopping local is one of my goals this year too. I'd love to shop local. And I'm a last minute shopper, so I need to get it together.
Oh, no, thrifting is so fun. I love thrifting. And you find unique gifts that, they can't get anywhere else. So that's really cool.
Well, Sonnay, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and sharing your holiday gift ideas with us.
Yes, of course. Thanks for having me. This was fun.
That's all for today here on CityCast Boise. If you enjoyed the show, why not leave us a review? We'll be back Friday morning with more local stories from around the city. Bye!